What up, chat? That was the most first anyone's ever been. You're still around. You were so first, you may have already left. Beating this game today 100%. Well, we're not 100%ing this game, but yeah, we are 100% guaranteed beating the game today. I think we're pretty close to the end. Hey, what up, Paul? I don't know, chat showed up like 10 minutes before I even started the stream. It was pretty first. But yeah, I understand what you're saying about not thinking there's enough time to study this kind of thing. I think that's why just now studies are just starting to come out, because they needed a few years, right? But I think that stuff has been around long enough to run studies on children. You know, like, to us, 5 years may seem like nothing. To a 10, 15, even a 20-year-old, 5 years is a long time of their life. I think that is enough time to look at it. General public couldn't have been heavy use for even 2 years yet. I don't think you necessarily have to study general public, right? There have been plenty of people that have had access to use them regularly for more than 2 years. A lot of people. Maybe not general public. But you could have got a ChatGPT subscription more than 2 years ago. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't read the study. I saw the study existed, I saw the cliff notes of the study. I didn't read the study. So I don't know what their methodology was. But I'll look it up again later. I'm sure it's not hard to find. I bet you could probably just Google MIT LLM or AI study or something. By the way, and I don't even think, like, I don't think AI is a bad thing. I think it's a dangerous tool. I think it goes without saying. I think it's just, what's the word I'm looking for? There were tools called AI before that. Yeah. I think that it's common sense that it will have a negative effect on people mentally. So that could be coloring the study, because obviously, you know, the brain's like any other muscle. If you're not working it, if you're letting a machine do all the thinking for you, your brain is going to work less effectively, right? Maybe you could argue it just changes how your brain works and they become better at using that tool than those of us that don't. I don't know. It's an interesting question. I'm worried about the effect it's going to have, especially on young people. Yo, what up, chat? Done with meetings. Congrats, dude. Are you excited for some Resident Evil something multiplayer tonight. I forget the name. I can never remember the name of this game. Man. Resistance, thank you. That's the argument for computers, the internet, phones. Yeah, I actually agree with that on smartphones. I actually legitimately think smartphones have made all of us dumber. Dumber and less interesting because people think for themselves less. I think that it's less severe than LLMs because they literally think for you. Whereas computers, the internet, smartphones just take away your need to think things through solidly when you can just Google it.
Status report. Connection lost to all data collection bunkers.
Maybe Umbrella Corps when everyone is done. I doubt people want to play longer than an hour or two. Yeah, I think an hour or two is probably a safe bet for about how long it'll stay interesting. But yeah, no, I'm not an LLM hater. I'm not a hater on the technology. I've come around on understanding the use for AI. I do think it's somewhat being abused at the moment. Not trying to argue here, but does that mean you would argue that prior to the internet, people applied critical thinking to most topics? Do I think prior to the internet, on average, people were better at critical thinking than they are today? Yes. I think it might be an overstatement to say they applied critical thinking to most topics, but I would say they were certainly better and more well-equipped to think critically for themselves rather than just taking the word of others prior to common use of the internet. Yeah, I think so. And that's not the same thing as saying I think the internet's a bad thing. I don't think the internet's a bad thing. But we should be realistic about the effect it has on people's minds, you know? All that. And how news is spread there. I blame social media. Somewhat. I mean, if you want to blame anyone for... Is there a lot of misinformation on social media? Of course. Was news actually more accurate when it only came from news organizations? I'm not convinced of that. I think that it was just a lot harder to know that they were bullshitting because they was the only source, you know? So if anything, it's easier to tell when we're being lied to now. Maybe that's useful. I think it's emboldened people who are not good at thinking. I don't think it's lowered the bar. Maybe. There's logic to that argument. I understand where you're coming from with that. Decent nuts can embolden your chin. Nice. Phones, internet's been mostly good for naturally intelligent people who are disadvantaged financially, etc. I mean, mostly good? Is the internet mostly good? Yeah. I'm not arguing it's not generally better to have a world with the internet than it was to have a world without. I think what the internet is morphing into may not be good for the world. I think it morphing into basically like a worldwide like technocracy, technocratic elites running and controlling how everyone in the world thinks, when the internet was significantly more or I should say significantly less centralized. I think it was better than it is now. I think it's morphing into a force for evil, but I think it was generally a force for good. There's been intelligent thought. More people who are naturally capable are able to participate in the conversation, but those people are now like 3% of the population instead of 1. Yeah, maybe. I saw Anne Heche's butthole in like 4K. The internet is wonderful. Wait, is this a new thing I haven't heard about? Isn't she like 60? Is she still out there showing her butthole? Or is this an old thing? Oh, I forgot she died. You're right. She was in a car accident or something, right?
Weapons down.
didn't expect that. Oh god, don't shoot me. Oh, I'm out of ammo. This, I did not know I was walking into a fight there. That was annoying. Oh boy, all right, that caught me off guard. She's having some sort of mental break, crashed into someone's house and burned to death. Oh my goodness. Now that I had forgotten about that, there was like a bunch of conspiracy theories around her death, right? Like, was there something super suspicious about it? Like the way they took her body out or something? I don't remember the details, but now that you brought that up, there was some sort of conspiracy theory surrounding that. That's a shame. She was in 6 Days, 7 Nights. I like that movie. I can't think of any other Anne Hesh movies I like off the top of my head, but that was a fun movie. Wasn't that Anne Hesh? She was in Sphere, but the movie kind of sucked, even though it's a good book. Meh. Don't speak ill of the dead. Tacky. She passed on. Just say she has a nice butthole. He's got a freaking mask on. Who puts a helmet on a robot? That's annoying. Maybe I gotta shoot his little like tanks in the back. The MIT study, they gave grad/postgrad students some tasks to complete: math, essay writing, and measured brain activity. Interesting. So I imagine there was some sort of control group of people that claim they don't ever use ChatGPT. Like, how did they? One group use LLMs, one Google, no AI, one brain only.
In the final crash, Hayesh's vehicle struck a house, broke through a wall and embedded itself 30 feet, 9.1 meters, into the building, trapping Hayesh inside. The vehicle caught fire, which rapidly spread through the entire building. The resulting house fire took 65 minutes to be fully extinguished and required 59 firefighters. Firefighters were unable to access and fully extricate Hayesh from the vehicle for 45 minutes after their arrival on the scene, and initially were not aware that a person W.
Poor woman. That sounds like a horrible way to go. I mean, granted, she crashed into someone's house. That's awful. Like, she's bad there. She's the bad guy. Not cognitive decline, less in the moment active brain activity. Yo, what up, Adam? Yeah, you are correct based on what you're saying there. That does sound like that's maybe the headline I read, unsurprisingly, was trying to sensationalize what they studied. Fair enough. Now, I think that maybe they extrapolated that over time, if that's how you do all of your projects, that's consistently less brain activity, and that will lead to a less active brain, less effective brain over time. But that is extrapolation. That's not what they were studying. And I'm just talking out of my ass there. They may not even have extrapolated that. I didn't read full study, the summary of the outcome. No idea what conclusions they drew. All right, let's save here again, because I died here last time. Blood analysis showed she had coke, fentanyl, and other narcotics in her system. All right, well, it's getting harder to feel bad for her. She was behind the wheel.
What was that?
Well, it sounds like she was on some sort of crazy speedball, crashed into someone else's home, could have easily killed other people. So she was definitely the asshole in the situation, but it's still, you know, it's still sad. She was the bad guy here.
Target spotted.
Oh God.
Target lost. Recalibrated.
The Daleks are back indeed.
Target lost. Recalibrating. Target spotted.
Alright, we gotta deal with this freaking guy.
Keep your eyes open. I heard something. There's no one here.
Ah! There we are. The Daleks are back. Hey, I heard that they finally, fully, officially are canceling Doctor Who after it's been shitty for a long time. Is that true, or is that just a rumor? I guess the gay black doctor was the last straw. Or the actors editing, I don't know about the entire show. Well, they tried to like get people excited by showing that the girl that used to be the companion, I forget her name, she was the companion under, I think, Ecclestein's Doctor Who, is gonna be the Doctor now, which makes no sense. There was no excitement for that, like I think they were hoping to drum up, and now it looks like it may not happen at all, and they may just cancel it. Yeah, was it Rose? I don't know, it was the blonde girl, right? I forget her name, it's been so long since I watched the Ecclestein years. That might have been Rose, I don't remember her name.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, Billy Piper, thank you, yes. Yeah, they tried to like show like, oh look, Billy Piper is the next Doctor, which is a dumb twist that makes no sense, and I think that's what the audience felt. Not that people don't like Billy Piper just fine, but like it makes no sense for her to be the Doctor. That makes no sense at all. Apparently a spoiler, they just revealed Rose was one of the best companions, but yeah, this doesn't make sense. That's as dumb as if they tried to have Robert Downey Jr. play a new role in the MCU. Not gonna lie, I think it's even dumber. Because at least they're talking about Robert Downey Jr. playing Doctor Doom, right? Like, Doctor Doom technically shouldn't show his face anyway, so they could have him play Doctor Doom and just not show his face. Although at that point, it's weird to have Robert Downey Jr. do it if you're not gonna show his face. It's all very weird. Oh, okay, I know where I am. I know where I am. All right. Either way, I'm now hearing rumors that it's just none of it's going to happen at all, and that Doctor Who isn't even going to get another season, at least for a while. Should have been introduced and maybe interacted with the Fantastic Four and stuff prior. It's weird to make him the big bad in his first appearance. Well, also apparently, this Fantastic Four movie's a piece of shit. Like apparently, it's really bad. I don't think that surprises anyone. I mean, it'll probably be better than Ironheart, which everyone really hates. I don't know. The second they announced that Sue Storm is the leader, so they're not even letting Mr. Fantastic be the leader of the Fantastic Four. It has to be Sue Storm, because they have to have a woman be a leader, of course. They need a girl boss. Like, what the hell are they thinking, dude? How is Mr. Fantastic not the leader? Also, Pedro Pascal, I got no issues with that dude generally, but he was a horrible choice for Mr. Fantastic. He doesn't fit that role at all. Is that true? Yes. Yeah, they were doing interviews about it. Sue Storm's the leader, not Mr. Fantastic. They were like bragging about it. That movie's just clearly not being made by people that care at all about the property. Like, at all. Now, granted, I'm not offended by any of it because I don't care about the Fantastic Four. Guy that I got to play the Thing's a pretty good choice, and I like the Human Torch actor. I know Paul, though. Paul is a huge Fantastic Four fan. I am not. I'm indifferent to that fan. I like Mr. Fantastic. I respect Mr. Fantastic as a very, very important member of the MCU. He's imperative to the MCU, and it's actually weird that it took him this long to get him. Well, okay, to the Marvel universe, and it's weird that it took him this long to get him in the MCU, I should say. But still, I've never really cared about any like individual Fantastic Four comics. And the rest of them aren't especially relevant to Marvel as a whole. Mr. Fantastic's super relevant. The others really aren't. They show up sometimes, but it's not like Ben Grimm has never been a major player that I really cared about his role in any like big crossovers, right?
Facility status report. Experimentation wing offline. Administration wing offline. Secure laboratory offline.
I somehow made a mistake. Chat, we all know that's not true. We all know if you have a son, you're gonna name him Tyrone. I won't name him because I'll go get some sickies and milk. But Joey, you don't smoke? I'm starting now. I want the maker in MCU so bad, but not as Pedro Pascal. I go back and forth on Pedro Pascal. I was a fan of his. He was actually my favorite character in all of Game of Thrones. Like, that whole series, he was my favorite character. I saw him in a few other things that I thought he was pretty good in, but they will not stop putting that man in every movie. I have such bad Pedro Pascal fatigue. I need to go like 1 month without him like leading a film, and then maybe I'll be like, okay, we can put Pedro in a movie again. I'm sick of the guy. He's not a good fit for every role in Hollywood. Some movies might work with a different actor. They should try it sometime. He's great, but coming out, he does not give off... No, he doesn't give off Reed Richard vibes at all. He doesn't. And I also just wish he wasn't such a creepy weirdo in real life. I do separate the art from the artist. I'm not gonna like refuse to see the guy's movies because he's a creepy weirdo, but man, like, be less open about being a creepy weirdo, you know? Like, keep it to yourself a little more. I love Krasinski in the 5 minutes he got to play him. I didn't see that movie because I got MCU fatigue, but I can actually buy John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic. I kind of wanted to see that movie just because it was Sam Raimi, but dude, that was like peak superhero fatigue for me. Like, I didn't want to see anything superhero related when that came out. I have anxiety, grabs near his female co-star for comfort. I know. He claims he has social anxiety, but then there's like clips of him like sucking on glow sticks like they're dongs, like on stage in front of camera. It's like, dude, you don't seem to have social anxiety. It seems like you just want to touch women. Yeah, I don't know. The dude's creepy as hell. I really don't like him as a person, but he can be pretty fun to watch in movies. I enjoyed him in that Nicolas Cage movie where Nicolas Cage played himself. That was pretty funny. I forget what it was called. It was a funny movie. Pedro Pascal was pretty funny in it, too. What was that movie? Where's your boy when you need him? You know he saw and loves that movie. I think he got overhated, and I'm saying this with my critical hat on. You definitely feel Raimi vibes. He did great. I am legitimately a Robert Downey Jr. fan. I have always liked Robert Downey Jr. He was a brilliant Tony Stark. Even not just trying to like play off his name for views, he's a terrible casting for Doom. Yeah, it's The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. It's pretty funny. I would recommend it. You'd like it, Joey. It's a good movie. Robert Downey Jr. is an awful choice for Doom. Awful. He doesn't fit Doom at all. It's really bad casting. Pretty sure we'll get a Thanos variant so they can recreate Doom ripping his spine out. I don't know. I don't know what happened to Marvel casting. Like, in the early years of Marvel casting, they were so on point, man. Robert Downey Jr. was perfect casting. Chris Evans, there will never be another person that will ever play Captain America that can be anywhere near the level of Chris Evans. Chris Evans was so freaking perfect for that role. Adam Driver would be a great Reed Richards. Now that you say that, he's the best choice there is. He's ideal for that role. Dude's got range too. Dude can act. He could pull it off. He could pull off God Emperor Doom. He could really pull it off. I admit, I'd actually be excited to see that. But I bet Adam Driver never wants to do anything else like that. I think Adam Driver did not like being in the Star Wars films. Like, it made him a shitload of money and it made him a bigger name, but dude's like an amazing actor that does like serious films. And he did those awful Star Wars movies. Ryan Gosling fan casted as Ghost Rider. I think Ryan Gosling, I don't expect to ever see him in any Marvel type stuff. I don't think anybody liked being in the sequels. Yeah, maybe Daisy Ridley. And I have nothing against Daisy Ridley. All of my issues with the sequels have nothing to do with her, but it did take her from being a complete nobody. Like, Adam Driver was not big, but he wasn't a nobody. Daisy Ridley was literally a nobody. So, I mean, she probably likes them because it made her career. Frank, I've received the prototype, signaled director. They did John Boyega very dirty. They did. It's perfect, exactly to my design. I've already tested it out and it works a charm on our power networks. I'll be keeping this one as my own. No need to tell anyone. They'll only make a fuss about me routing power without proper permissions. Although he's somebody else that the less I have to hear him talk in real life, the more I'm able to be a fan. Because I think he's really talented. I like John Boyega. But man, he's really on that like race grifting thing. Like, it's pretty obnoxious. Like, bro, get over it. Yeah, you're black. Get over it and just make movies. We're aware you're black and you think everyone's against you and everyone's racist. But he's a very good actor. And he was the best thing in the first movie. Maybe not the best thing. I really do think that Adam Driver was fantastic. With what he was given in those terrible scripts of the Star Wars sequels, Adam Driver nailed it.
This is Frank Stevens. The lower floor has been sealed and the lab powered down as instructed. Only a signal redirector device can be used to regain access, and I'm taking that secret with me. The plans for the device, the prototypes, I'm gonna bury them. There's a manor house in Skedamore. The soldiers will have cleared it out by now, so it's as good a spot as any. If anyone finds this message, hell, no one's getting back in here. Not once the quarantine is fully enacted. And if by some miracle you are listening to this, well, I am so sorry. The automated security will be powering up right about now.
Oh. I already have a signal redirector. Nah, John Boyega honestly is pretty bad about that stuff. If you ever follow any of his, like, he considers himself like a civil rights, I don't even know what you'd call it, activist, I guess. Which mostly is about, like, saying that white people are evil. Idris Elba is just straight up based. I've never heard the guy race grift, which is great. He's a great actor, and I don't even have to put any caveats on that. He just seems like a super cool guy and a great actor. I get annoyed with grifters, and I don't like John Boyega's grifting, but I still think that he has a lot of charisma and is fun to watch. He was the dude in Thor, the bridge guy. Yeah. What about him? I love the Heimdall character, but he had so little screen time with the huge amount of charisma he had. Do I still think it was silly to have, like, you know, black Vikings? A little bit. But Idris Elba is such a freaking awesome, like, he has so much screen presence that he made it work. Because Heimdall needs to be like an intimidating badass, and Idris Elba freaking nailed it. And that dude has charisma for days. He's like one of the most charismatic people in Hollywood. I don't think I'll ever be mad no matter what role people put Idris Elba in. I just love watching that man. Asgardians aren't Vikings. Vikings worship them. Yeah, but it's you're not going to argue that it's not blatantly based on Norse mythology. And taking Norse mythological characters and making them black is weird. Now, that was also before everything became woke and gay, so it was a lot more easy. It was a lot easier to look past stuff like that then, because it really might have just been because Idris Elba they thought was the best actor for the job. Had they done that casting 5 years later, it probably would have been harder to stomach, because by that point, everything was woke and gay all the time. So it was harder to look past the individual ones, right? In the context universe, they're basically aliens. The Norse peeps base their mythology on it. No, I understand that, but they're still written as on Norse mythology. It's the same as that I think it's dumb that they're making Black Panther white now. Yeah, you can argue, are there some white people in South Africa? Yes, some white people exist in South Africa. It's still silly to make Black Panther white. Is it impossible for that to happen if we were treating this as a real life story? No, it's not impossible, but it's dumb. What if you have said the Asgardians are gray aliens in Stargate? I have not watched Stargate. Probably not, but if the Stargates were based on a comic where the Asgardians were like normal people, and then in the show they decided to make them little gray aliens, yes, I would think that was bad. Because you also got to factor in, I absolutely factor in, the movies did not create any of these characters. They're not original characters. They're playing off of someone else's property, someone else's creative creations, right? You got to show some respect to the creators.
Power restored to experimentation.
Would I be mad if the Little Mermaid was black? Mad? No. Do I think that was retarded? Yes. But that's more Disney's like weird hate boner for redheads. Like, it's always the redheads that they want to make black for some reason. Which they've done so much now that it's to the point of like comedy. It's so weird that every live action remake character that used to be a redhead now has to be black instead. I think people were joking that they were going to make Ariel black like a year before they actually announced that, because she was a redhead. I wonder if they changed that movie too to avoid backlash in foreign markets. I don't know. Disney sucks so bad now. They suck so bad. And now Microsoft's turning into the Disney of video games, where they just buy everything, make it like woke and gay, and then lose all the money and destroy other people's intellectual property. That's now Microsoft's thing. You see Microsoft's laying off like thousands of more people again. Oh, we're gonna buy up all of these game studios, and then we're gonna lay everyone off. Like, freaking Microsoft, dude. Just stop buying people. Stop buying good studios. Making them make gay shit, and then laying them all off if it doesn't sell. They re-edited some scenes in their movies so they don't upset other markets, so the principles only... Yeah, true. And, I mean, and famously their movie posters, right? Like, moving John Boyega, making him small and putting him in the background of the Star Wars posters in China so they can pretend there was no big black characters. Disney's like the worst freaking corporation in the world. They are awful. Page of research notes dated April 1957. I wish the X-ray crystallography examinations had borne fruit, but the scatter seems random, which is impossible. There are processes here that we do not currently understand, yet must if we're to have any hope of synthesizing oberite when supply is expended. Its physical properties are astonishing, miraculous even. Neither the so-called atomic batteries or the manufactured brains would have been possible without the stuff. We cannot admit to the possibility that this is all we shall ever have. There must be a way. I was gonna say Monsanto or United Healthcare, but Disney putting a black person in the background does edge those corps out. I mean, I guess we just have different definitions. I find what's the word I'm looking for? There's a specific word for it. Yeah, minorities. No, I find social manipulation. That's not the right word, but that's basically what I mean. Like, basically brainwashing about the most offensive thing you can do. Does Monsanto suck horribly, and it's probably like hurting the whole world's food supply? Probably. But at least they're like a traditional type of evil that's easy to look at and point out. Whereas, you know, people like you will just constantly like defend companies like Disney that are actively like ruining art every day, which is stuff that I find important whether or not you do. Monsanto's so evil they patent the process of recycling soybeans so nobody else can do it or they get sued. Yeah, Monsanto is evil. I'm not defending Monsanto. Alright, did I get what I need down here? Or is there more? Oh yeah, I was looking for Dr. Garrow. Where the hell did she go? Maybe I'm not even supposed to be in robotics. Oh, I have a bunch of skill points too. Ah, I wanted this. But yeah, I'm very pissed at Microsoft right now for the crap they're pulling again. Like, generally, I'm not mad about layoffs in the gaming industry when they feel necessary, because I feel so much of AAA gaming is disgustingly bloated. But it's a little different when Microsoft keeps buying everyone to force them into the freaking Game Pass mines, like the slop mines, where your job's not to make good games, but to make a lot of games quickly to add to the Game Pass, and then laying them all off. Like, these companies that might have been fine if Microsoft hadn't bought them in the first place. It's really frustrating. They're forced to make worse games, and then they get massive layoffs, and we just get less good games in general because of Microsoft. It's gotta be like BlackRock or Nestle, right? Yeah, there's a good argument for BlackRock, because BlackRock does that social manipulation worse than anybody. Like, they're probably the #1 about that, like the worst. And they can shitify 100 different industries instead of just a single industry. So yeah, maybe BlackRock. and like the other BlackRock-like companies. I mean, Nestle and their, like, child slaves. Not great either. Alright, that'll help. Shit. Maintenance. I don't know where this girl is.
Reminder for robotics personnel. Avoid physical contact with the robots. They are machines and have no understanding of the fragility of humans.
Shit. Ah. Oh, I can turn these stupid things off now, can't I? Ah, that's better. Am I allowed to say Amazon's pretty evil now they don't pay me? Yeah, of course you can. I'm not going to agree with you that they are in actual competition for the most evil in the world, but yeah, Amazon's definitely fits the like evil corporation mold. I think there are worse out there for sure, but they're pretty bad. Well, I guess it depends largely on where your personal, like, what makes you the most angry, right? If you're the most angry about, like, unfair business practices, screwing people over, stealing ideas, like, they're one of the worst for sure. They're not like pharma on BlackRock, but they're kind of fucked. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with you. How's it going? What up, Alkin game? Going pretty well. We're wrapping this game up, but I'm not 100% sure where to go. I know it's in this area somewhere. But I'm not sure where in this area. They're consumer facing, so it's easy for people to hate them. Companies like BlackRock slide by, and that you have to care and do. Yes. BlackRock was dumb enough to like brag about the evil shit they're doing, though. That's the only reason people don't say that it, like, I would have been called a conspiracy theorist 2 years ago for talking about how evil BlackRock is, right? Like, claiming they're doing what they admitted to be doing. Never played Atomfall, but it's in my list. You know, or is that Ali? Ali can game? Or is that all? It's hard to tell on my screen. I think it's Ali. Ali, yeah, this is a very good game. I highly recommend it. If it's on your list, you're gonna have a good time with it. I've been enjoying this game quite a bit. Okay, I need to turn on the last radio tower for her. She's not the one I'm looking for. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun with this game. I know she's in the interchange. I just wish I knew where in the interchange. Maybe she's in the center. What did BlackRock do? They're the ones that have basically been bragging about... Oh, there she is. She was just right in the middle the whole time. Bragging about forcing DEI on everyone, forcing social change using their money. So, like, forcing everyone to implement DEI policies and be racist against white people, etc. An investment firm with a huge list of unethical behavior, for an example, buying up single-family homes at an economic downturn to drive up prices and write off a yearly loss while people can't afford to buy homes. Yeah, that sort of stuff too. I am more annoyed by their trying to manipulate via money the entire world
Starts to make sense.
into their fucked up beliefs. I know you don't care about DEI stuff, but some of us do think racism is bad. I think racism is evil, regardless of if it's against white people or black people or Hispanic people or Asian people. I think it's bad, and I think specifically instituting laws and rules against certain races because you like those races less is wrong. So yeah, that's where I come at it from. What do you use to stream? I've been thinking of streaming on multiple platforms as well, but so far only YouTube. I am just using regular OBS, Ali, but there is a plugin that I got called Atom Multi-Stream, A-I-T-U-M, and let me spell that out for you. A-I-T-U-M Multi-Stream plugin for OBS. That is the specific plugin. It plugs right into OBS. You don't have to do anything else other than just like basically click on it and hit install, and it kind of does it all for you. And then you can set up multiple streams right into your OBS, and it works perfect. That's what I use. I'm on chapter 5 of Death Stranding. I can't wait. Thanks a bunch. Yeah, dude, no problem. It's worked great for me. I hope it works great for you as well. I'm on Linux, but I doubt it matters. I don't believe there's anything about Atom that requires you to be on Linux. It's just a general OBS plugin, so it shouldn't matter what your operating system is. But it's worked great for me. I have had no issues with it. I've been using it for a good month or so now. Chapter 5 of Death Stranding, and I can't wait to stay up too late after stream. Essentially, though, they take trillions of dollars for wealthy investors, use money as a big runway to screw over poor people and collect recovery dollars when poor people should be able to rebound. That way, as the economy flows back and forth, poor people stay poor, but rich people manage to get tax back relief. Correct. Yeah, they are really, really bad. They're an incredibly, like I said, I mean, we may have different reasons for why we hate them. I hate them for their, well, I mean, I dislike that too, but mostly their blatant racism and forcing others to follow their blatantly, objectively racist policies and ways of thinking. But that's super evil too. Heard about it before, but I heard that plugins cause a lot of crashes. But gotta try, I guess. It has not caused a single crash for me. You probably would run into issues if you tried to have like a whole lot of plugins on OBS. That's literally the only plugin I run. Everything else is just vanilla. And I've never had a single crash from it.
My liberator approaches. Many thanks to you. My apologies for running off like that.
Are you on
discretion
Windows,
seemed
Ollie?
very much the better part of valor at the time.
Another option if you're on Windows. So I switched to Linux a couple months ago, but I used to be on Windows. When I was on Windows, I used Prism Live Studio, I think. I think that's what it's called. I used that instead of OBS. It's like an OBS fork, but with other stuff built on top of it. Prism Live Studio has built-in multi-streaming, and it works pretty well. That's what I did use before I switched to Linux. On Linux, only OBS works, which is why I had to start using a plugin on OBS instead. So if you'd rather try a full streaming software that's still free, that has built-in multi-streaming, you could just do Prism. So that's another option. Who exactly are you, Dr. Garrow?
Me? Well, so many hats, but I suppose I'm primarily known for my work in applied autonomous cybernetics. Which is to say robots. I was head of the department here. Things have certainly changed since I left the site. I never intended to return to so much fuss, and, least of all, a jail cell.
How was my experience on Prism? Very good. I would have kept using Prism if I stayed on Windows, or if it was available on Linux, I'd still be using it. I'm perfectly happy with OBS now, but I never had any issues with Prism. I thought it was pretty good software. I liked it. I probably used it for a whole year. I used it for a while. It's good stuff.
they decided to send in another expeditionary convoy. Given my involvement, it wasn't difficult to get a spot.
Can Prism
I came in
stream to
by support
OnlyFans? I don't
helicopter rather
know.
than
I
in the
used it
lorries.
on
Ooh, very
YouTube and
exciting.
Twitch.
The helicopter came
I know
down,
it does
however,
kick.
which was rather more excitement than
It did like all the big
anticipated.
ones. I don't know if it does
Hardly the
OnlyFans.
ideal way to discover that the measures we'd taken to counteract the interference field didn't work. I must say, I wasn't expecting garlands and adoring crowds to mark my return, but being thrown into jail was a little much. Lucky for me that you popped by. And you have found your way into the interchange too. I am impressed. When quarantine was enacted after the disaster, I wondered if I'd ever see the inside of this facility again.
Just what is this place? Ollie here using my main account and new subject. Hey man, I appreciate it. Thank you, Ollie. I should stream on OF and use a see-through plastic chair with a cam under. Oh my goodness.
This is a fruit of the last war and the cold one that followed it. The beating heart of research into Oberon and the advantages it might provide to Britain. Slate caverns originally, but given over to science quickly enough when the government realized the significance of what we discovered here.
And what you discovered here caused the quarantine?
Well, we discovered something a little unexpected. Matters got rather out of hand, and the biologists and medicos couldn't contain the mess quickly enough. That's all I can say on the subject. You've seen a great number of things that are none of your concern already. Really, I should be asking you just how on earth you got inside a secured facility. But since you helped me out of my little bit of trouble, what with the soldiers
Man, I really
and the
dislike this
imprisonment
woman. I
and
hope I
so
get to kill her.
forth, I shall do you the courtesy of pretending that you are perfectly within your rights to go gallivanting around secret government facilities.
Do it.
In all honesty, I really don't care where you came from. All I care about now is taking care of some business and then getting out of here.
I want out of here too. Perhaps we can make a deal.
I'm sure you do. You don't belong here, do you? Much like myself. Well, perhaps we can help each other. There is something you might be able to assist me with. Very well. A little quid pro quo is in order. Help me, and I shall help you. My research notes are still here in my office, and it is vital I recover them. My office is in the lower level of the robotics
That's where I just was. Though I think I already got
You'll
her
likely
notes.
need the signal redirector.
I think I have them on me right
bypass
now.
The electronic
I think it's where I just
security
was.
To get down there. And for heaven's sake, don't.
Good thing
touch
in game we can kill
anything
someone
you
and run
don't
away.
need
If you knew how many people
Can
I
you
wanted to
manage
remove. It's a deal. I'll get your notes. I think I already have them. What time are we starting, Joey? Like 8:30?
I'm
8?
sure it'll all
7:30?
go
7?
swimmingly.
6:30? Around 6 p.m.? Oh. Are we starting now? 8:30, okay. $8:30 works for me. I'll be here.
Astonishing that Miss Tanner should escape the convoy ambush with nary a scratch. An unusually resourceful young woman, clearly. She's taken an undue interest in some of our more secure systems. One might reasonably wonder why. I intend to keep my distance from her. I suggest you do the
How
same.
can we shame Cyber? He won't be there. He won't even hear us shaming him.
Dr. Holder? But that's impossible. He's long
Yes,
dead.
Dry, we literally all think that about you. Yeah.
A hideout? Where? Oh, that crafty so-and-so.
Crafty so-and-so.
Well. Alan Holder. I shouldn't be surprised, really. He always was a stubborn one. And you say he wants to see me? Well, I'm afraid I have to decline. I'm not sure he and I have anything productive to discuss at this point.
Man, this
We
woman
didn't
sucks.
part
She
on
tried
the
to
best
kill
of
him.
terms. A lot was said that can't be taken back. I wouldn't want him to
Yeah, you tried to murder him, Garrow.
overreact.
I hate this
I suppose you'll
woman.
need to tell him something, though. Tell him I'm dead. How about that? I'm sure that'll elicit some small frisson joy from him. Indeed. Oh, how generous of him. He always did like to bang on about his greater good. I can't say I'm convinced, but if you want to tell him I'm here, I can't stop you.
I am probably, after she tells me how to get out of here, going to murder her. I'll probably literally just straight up murder her before I finish this game, because I think she deserves to die.
Don't forget about our little agreement. Recover my note.
Did I really not get those notes? I was already down in robotics. How did I miss her stupid notes? I literally just came from there. How annoying. And I need to open this door too. Oh, that's the Skethermore exit. You know what? I have a couple of things to do out in the real world too. Let's go get the last tower. Where is it? Is it Jenny Coggins? No. Joyce? Yeah, it's Joyce. Joyce Tanner. Casterfell Woods. Radio Tower's the last one. I thought I already got this one. Alright, we gotta go to Casterfell Woods. That's my last thing. That's my last tower. Oh, I never powered this section on. It's friggin' poisonous, dude. How do I go down here without dying? We're gonna try. I don't know how to go in this room without dying. Maybe I have, well, no. All right, we're gonna, I just saved, right? We'll just run in and die. Maybe I can make it somewhere before I die. It kills you so fast. Ah! Oh, the infection doesn't kill me. Oh, it does kill me. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know how to deal with that. Like, I saw where I can put the battery in. Do I just want to run in full speed and plug the battery in real quick? What if we go in at full health and run straight for the battery spot? We'll try it again. Okay, the explosions are what hurt me. I think that this is doable. I think this is doable. Let's heal again. Let's see if I can blow up those bomb things. Yeah, that was what was hurting me, or one of the things. And that. Okay, without the explosions, I may survive this. It worked! Oh! Jeez.
Power restored in Data Store Alpha. Systems and personnel monitoring.
But I
Quarantine has been lifted.
can't
in
go any
this
further
sector.
down, looks like. Celebratory FAP, you know it, dude.
Full power restored to central chamber. Central processor awaiting data signal.
Alright, I still want to go do the Casterfell Woods thing, though. That plan has not changed. Where is it? Over there? Maybe it's in that room? Ah. Beautiful. We basically have the entire interchange unlocked now. Well, don't want to go in that room. Oh! Back. You're always so fast. I respect that about you. Ah! I want to check that door. Why is everything so poisonous around here? Casterfell Woods. This is the right way. Here's the way out. Oh, bad guys. Shit, that was a terrible shot.
Must have spooked him. Dead body. Damn! One of ours.
Get wrecked.
I'll take the shot.
I know there's one more. Where'd you go? They didn't... No, she's in there somewhere.
You're done for!
Got her. Meat. All right, we just got to turn this tower on. That's literally all we have to do in Casterfell Woods. We shouldn't be here very long. Right here. So it looks like, unless the voting's changed, I haven't checked since last night. Since I should be finishing this up today, I guess we're back on Fatal Frame tomorrow. Another spooky game. Hey, you know what? Oh, I don't have any... Oh, I do. I've got a crack pipe on me. Let's throw a grenade at these fools just for fun. I haven't thrown one of these in a while. I don't use those enough. They're fun. Friggin' bees. No, run. Not the bees. Forgot the woods are full of bees. Helicopter crash site. I've never inspected this. Maybe there's stuff. Oh?
Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. This is Dr. Garrow. My
Dr.
helicopter
Garrow.
has come down in Casterfell Woods. Damned interference field fried the electronics. There are no survivors. Myself excluded, obviously. Lord, is anyone receiving this? Anyone in the interchange? Of course not.
Damn.
You're all dead in there, aren't you? I'm heading to the
Dude,
village.
that is not accurate enough at that range, apparently.
Still alive in this place.
Bruh. Wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ah! Pistol sucks at that range. That hurt real bad. You dickheads. Give me your meat. I will eat all of your meat.
Right. Keep the old eyes peeled.
Puppets of Mistake. That's an interesting name. The name makes me think of Master of Puppets. Oh, wait, where's the tower? Ah, there it is. There's the radio tower. We're almost there.
Probably nothing, but
Probably nothing. I love when that's their reaction. Wait. Ah, crap. Oh, there was one other stop I had to make first. I forgot. It was right around here, though. What was it? I remember this now. Shit. Was it the old mine? All right, let me check my notes. Dude, this is such a pain in the butt. It was Joyce, keycard in bunker L9. Okay, L9. I think it's close by. L9, okay. I knew it wasn't that far. Alright, we have to go here first. Then I'll get the key card, then I'll finish it. I already cleared this place out. Hopefully it didn't refill. I should be able to just walk in and grab what I need. Late game of this game has a little too much running around and backtracking. I spend a little too much time traveling in the last, like, third of this game. Oh man, do I really hear monsters? Do I have to fight them again? They don't drop ammo. I don't want to deal with this crap. Yeah, some are back at least. Maybe I can just avoid them. Alright, the key card I need is down here. Somewhere. I don't remember exactly where. Let's grab some grenades. Alright. Oh, it did in fact refill with stupid freaking monsters. How annoying. I didn't even see him there. No power. Alright, we need to get this thing power. Ah, hello. There we go. Hey, the tower key! We found it. That was quick. Easy. All right. Oh, quick and painless. All right, back to the tower. Looks like straight ahead. Amaranth is streaming now? Are we... Do I care? Why are you letting me know this? I've never watched an Amaranth stream in my life. Oh, looks like it's time for another silver before we... Okay, fair enough. Is she doing like a bikini stream or something? Or is it just like a normal, boring stream? I don't know, man. I don't know much about this girl, but that story about like psychos breaking into her house, like, and trying to like force them to give them her crypto or something, like that's a wild story. I feel bad for her. She did use the hot tub pool category. Yeah, that's like her thing, right? She's just a straight booby streamer, which is fine. I got no hate for booby streamers. I would booby stream if I was a hot chick to try to get more money. Why not?
Alpha, Kilo, Optimal, Tower, Aggravate, Delta, Saturn, Corpus, Sigma, Hotel, Dedicate, Alpha, Kilo, Execute.
I got no issue with people who, like, do whatever it takes to get paid, right? The only thing I would judge someone for is if they were scamming people. To the best of my knowledge, Amaranth doesn't scam anyone. She just gets, you know, she just gets simps to give her money because she, like, has big boobs and shows a lot of cleavage, right? Nothing wrong with that. Simp's gonna simp. Now, if you're scamming people, I have a big problem with that. Like crypto bros, any sort of scammers, screw those people. If you're just taking advantage of simps, if they don't give their money to you, they're just gonna find someone else to simp for. Go get that money. If I can make simps send their money on me, I totally, yeah, dude, for sure. Like, what is Frenchie's guy, J-Cots? Dude, if I was ripped like that and I just could get a bunch of like simps to send me money because I streamed without a shirt on and like flexed my pecs, heck yeah, dude. Give me that. Simp money spends the same as anyone else's money. I'll get it.
Be aware of who your friends are. Be wary of what you let out.
Is this about the prison escape?
Dr. Garrow is not.
Yeah, dude, I don't trust Dr. Garrow, but I also don't trust the demonic voice on the phone.
Is responsible for much.
You should do that. Some people like their men chubby. Unless there's a couple of like whales, like money whales that are into chubby dudes, I don't think it's going to be enough to be worth the massive blow to my self-esteem from going shirtless on stream. There'd have to be some big money to like give up all my self-respect. You know? That didn't kill them? For real? That was right in the middle. What are you guys made of? Self-respect is overrated. Will you come out where I can see you, please? You're behind that bush somewhere. I'll do it too. Some people like their men with skinny arms and legs, but a pot belly. Is anyone into like oddly muscular legs on a overweight body? Because that's my build now. I've got like strong ass legs because I'm heavy as hell and I walk up and down stairs all night every night for work. My legs are weirdly huge. I look like the opposite of the guy that skips leg day. I look like I only do leg day now and I skip everything else.
I'll go see what's what.
Oh god. But if somebody's like, man, I want a guy with rolls, but like rock hard calves, like that's me, bro. I'm your man. Yeah, my calves are more cut than they should be, but they aren't huge. Yeah, mine are huge. I got that straight up like square calves thing going on. Like if I flex my calves, it's like almost a right angle at the bottom, like at the muscle. It's really, really hard. It's kind of impressive. It was not on purpose. It just happened because of my job. Like, I think people think I'm exaggerating sometimes, but I literally walk up and down like 60 plus flights of stairs, like, per night. I literally walk up and down stairs all night for my job. I did the math before. Wait, let me do the math again. 6 floors plus the roof in the main building, so 7 floors in the main building, 6 floors in the parking garage, so 13 floors per patrol. And on my 12-hour shifts, I do 6 patrols. So what's 13 times 6? 78? 78 like industrial flights of stairs. Like that's much bigger than like, you know, a house's flight of stairs. It's like almost twice as much. That's on my 12-hour shifts. On my other shifts, it's less, but I go up and down a lot of stairs at work. Logging off early to get some Division 2 time before chat stream. Later, Minecraft legs. Alright, man. Have a good one. Enjoy your Division 2, even though you seem to keep saying that it's not that good. I'm glad you're having fun with it. You gonna play with him, Paul? Paul, did you beat Sekiro? Are you still around? I wanted to ask how Sekiro's going. It sounds like you're at the end. Not you. Not as good as the first one, but it's more addicting, if that makes sense. Some. Yeah, I mean, I guess addiction and, like, quality aren't the same thing. That doesn't seem like a good thing. It seems like more addicting, but not as good of a game would be way worse. Alright, where's the radio girl? I turned all of her radio things on. She's around here somewhere, right? Later. Ow. Yo, I don't remember where that girl is. I know she's around here somewhere. Where? The thing turned on. Where is it? Why did it turn on? There's nowhere to use it. Oh, over there? No, those are already off. I don't know. Where is the radio girl? Go home, gamer girl. Medical, been there. Never opened this. What is this? Oh. For real, I was sure she was right over here somewhere. This is bothering me. Where is she? I thought it was right here. Was she over behind this one? No, go under. Maybe it was back here. Ah, back here? Ow, there she is. Hello, I did the thing for you.
You're back. Brilliant work. All the towers are fully operational again. Thank you. I do hope you didn't have too much trouble with them.
I picked up a strange signal after the final tower. What was that?
You did? Golly. Well, I didn't hear anything. It must have been an old recording. The zone is just riddled with them, so hardly surprising to hear one pipe up as the tubes start warming up again.
I'm not sure. It sounded like someone sending a coded message.
Oh, I doubt that. Probably just some loading menu message that might have meant something to someone 5 years ago. Forget about it.
Man, you're sketchy
We
too,
have
Joyce.
bigger
Why is
fish to
everyone
fry.
sketchy?
Now
Now I
I
don't
think it's
trust
past
Joyce.
time we put an end to this little holiday of ours, don't you? We need one last thing. Our ticket out of here. A piece of Oberon itself. I've been doing some digging in the files while you were gone. Lots of the data is locked away, but I managed to get a few fragments of it. Oberon seems to be some sort of object at the heart of the plant. They found it buried near here in the mines, and this whole place was built around it. What the object is, I couldn't tell you. But it does seem it was the source of a material that was at the heart of all the amazing science Bard was doing. My people on the outside can get me out of here, but I'll need a piece of Oberon for them. If you were to help me, I'm sure they'd let you tag along.
You are
mean, you
indeed
do want
sketchy, Joyce. I don't trust you now. Who exactly do you work for?
I really can't tell you. It's all rather hush-hush. Loose lips and all that. But look, I'm a decently principled girl, aren't I? Got Sunday school prizes and all that. Help me with this, and you can leave with me. You have my word.
Oh, I don't know about this.
You need to get to the Oberon site. Once the interchange is fully powered up, you should be able to regain access to it. They were mining something there. It's worth seeing if the old equipment will extract a core of it. Then, well, you see, then you need to burn it.
You mean destroy Oberon?
I do. Whatever is there is causing the interference field. Destroying it is our best shot at stopping the interference. And then the door is open for us to be picked up and escape. In any case, it's best that what caused all this mess is finally dealt with, wouldn't you say? Now look, once you get there and destroy the thing, the balloon will properly go up and things are likely to get hot here. So, if you have any loose ends you'd like to tie up, I suggest you attend to those first. Oh, sorry. Still waiting for a reply, I'm afraid. But if the message made it past the interference, then I'm sure my people will be sorting out something terribly clever for us as we speak.
My people.
All we can do now is be ready for when they arrive.
I don't trust you, Joyce. Alright, so we've got a few choices of who to side with here, it looks like. I gotta stop running into those. We could side with Joyce, although she's being sketchy as hell. We could side with this evil scientist woman who's even more sketchy as hell. Or the guy that looks evil but seems kind of like a bro with the glowing blue eyes over in the church. Let's go talk to him again and see what he's up to. I think those are our three choices for who to side with that may be able to get us out of here. Also, how do I open this? Never opened this yet. Wonder if I get down there. Alright, let's go see Glowing Eyes guy. Right now I'm leaning towards him if he has a way to get us out. He seems less sketchy than the other two. And there's the town.
Attention! Wyndham Village is under the authority.
I'm sure they like the look of it.
Alright, those are in by the church, which is up high on my right. But yeah, it looks like we're at endgame here. I think we just gotta decide who to side with and follow through now, right?
One more city can beat
Alright, let's go tell this guy that I found the girl he was looking for. If he asks me to kill her, if he's like, hey, if you murder her for revenge and I'll get you out of here, I'm siding with him, because I kind of want to kill her anyway. I really dislike her. But I don't think this guy doesn't seem evil. I don't think he's going to ask me to do anything like that. Seems like a cool dude who likes to party. What up, Alan Holder?
I hear that Garrow somehow escaped from the soldiers' prison. That was your doing, I presume. Please tell me where she is.
I found Garrow. It's in the interchange.
Of course. I might have known. Thank you. I'll finish my work here, and then make my way to her.
Perfect. Okay, so now everyone that I care about is going to be in the interchange. No more running around. Let's go see how this plays out. Speaking of sketchy, the freaking Reverend guy, sketchy as hell, one of the sketchiest dudes in this whole game. Running a protection racket out of a church. Oh look, he's masked up for COVID.
Attention. There has been a theft from the village hall. Do you have any information about this crime?
Alright, where is... there's a shortcut to the interchange right here. I knew it was around here somewhere. We'll take the shortcut. Hopefully this guy won't turn around. Alright. Let's finish this.
Hello, is somebody in here? Good Lord, I can hardly believe it. Alan Holder. Alive and kicking. I suppose our friend told you where to find me. Well, I'm here, Alan, as you wanted. Are you just gonna stand there? What is it you want?
Oh, like that, is it? Very well.
Oh! Okay, Alan. I'm not mad. She deserved it. Nice work, dude. Good job. Bye-bye, Dr. Garrow. Letter to Dr. Garrow. Damn data store key. What's this letter? What did she have on her? Dear Dr. Garrow, further to our meeting... Yeah, nice. Absolutely nice. I'm not mad at all. Further to our meeting of the 12th instance, I wish to inform you that the Ethics Committee will not be considering your case any further. You should not regard this as the equivalent of a verdict of not guilty, however. A cloud of opprobrium... Opprobrium? I actually have never heard that word before. Hangs over your career to date, and you would be foolish to forget how small a world that of scientific academia is. Please look to your character in future. Professor Wingate. All right, bro. She deserved it. I ain't mad.
My apologies. I'm very sorry that you had to be here for that. I know what you must be thinking, but Garrow is not innocent in this. She doomed the whole project with her recklessness. And when the chickens came home to roost, she trapped us and saved her own neck. She left us to die as if we were an embarrassment. Witness to the horror created by her hubris. Somebody had to do this. And I'm the last one left.
Nah, dude, you're good. Are you suggesting she was responsible for the disaster?
Suggesting no, stating yes. When the alien growth was discovered, We needed time to assess the repercussions. We didn't get it. She fobbed us off and pressed on with the excavation. Then surveys of the mineral at Oberon suggested a possible explosive release of energy, if not treated with caution. But Garrow, she pushed for the mining to continue. She even tampered with the quarantine itself, though to what end I cannot tell you. But none of that matters now. She's gone, and we are not. We must turn our attention to what lies in front of us. To be back in this place is the last thing I was expecting. It's monumentous. It's a miracle. Now finally we can finish all this. The last step is simple. I have the sample now laced with my toxin. You'll need to find a way to spread it to the source of the growth, into Oberon itself. It must go in at the root to poison the whole organism. Using the poison sample is the only way we can be sure of killing Oberon. We have to be sure. Do you understand? We have to be certain.
Yeah, we're definitely siding with Holder. I will help him kill Oberon. I'm not working with that sketchy girl that wants me to steal a piece for her. Alright, I'll do it.
Here, take this sample. Take the poison sample to the Oberon site. Restoring power to the interchange will gain you access to the Windscale plant and Oberon. But once you use the toxic sample, things will get hot out here quickly. We'll need to escape as soon as is humanly possible. If you have anything else to attend within the zone, I suggest you do that before then.
No, I'm good, dude. Let's finish this. I think I already powered up the whole facility, didn't I? Am I missing any? Wait, I'm missing this. Where does that connect to? There's an area I haven't been to? B, that connects to Skethermore. I've been over there. Why is this door not open? Alright, I can cut down through D, looks like, to get over there from this side. We're so close to having everything powered up and open. More like these nuts, am I right? Oh, you know what? I got a key off of that lady's, of Garrow's body after he brutally murdered her. As she well deserved. That probably goes to this door, and that's how I get over there, I bet. No? Shit. How do I get... Alright, there's B. From over there? Oh, God. We gotta go past the robots. Who's whistling? I hate that that robot has a helmet on, man. It pisses me off. How am I supposed to deal with this guy? Maybe I'd shoot his gas tanks? If that robot was dead, my life would be a lot easier. Like, look, I shot all of his gas tanks. Ah! Where are you guys are down there too? When did you get here? Shit. I didn't mean to reload there. Fat fingered it. No ammo left there. Uh-oh. I did not know there'd be so many soldiers down here. All right, we need to get over there to B. Looks like the door's open. That door I don't think was open before. All right, maybe we can run. Please don't shoot me. No one shoot me. Be cool, robots. Okay, good. He's facing the other way. He's not. Oh, God. Ah! That was close. Go. Woo. Oh, he's burning me through the building? That seems like cheating. Help. Made it. Yikes. I knew I'd been over here before. I just never opened that one door. Why not? How did I miss it? Where is it? Up here? Son of a bitch. There it is. I just never opened this when I was over here. That's all I needed to do. Blame. Wait, no, it's not. That one's already open. Dude. What? What am I missing? Is this not all powered? It seems like it's all... Wait. Do I just gotta pull this switch, maybe? Oh, my God. All I had to do was pull the switch. Oh, well. All right, looks like we're ready to go end this. Let's grab what we need and leave what we don't. Like, I probably don't need these batteries anymore. Let's take some first aid kits. Let's take some... Nail bombs kind of suck. Molotovs are great. Let's take some Molotov cocktails. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. All right. All right. I'll save because I think this is the point of no return. Let's go beat this thing. Going to Oberon. Wind scale plant. Oh, baby. That's where it all started. Oh, I'll get it.
Oberon is close. Oberon must die. Die must, Oberon.
See, the fact that the creepy demon voice on the phone also wants me to kill Oberon is my biggest concern. I really don't want to do what that guy says. Tell me who this is.
I'm your only friend. I'm not your only friend.
Oh, Dry's home, playing Division 2.
Oberon must die. Oberon must die now. Destroy the wind scale plant. Destroy Oberon. If Oberon is dead, then the way out will open.
I mean, alright, that's kind of what I'm already doing, dude. You are really sussy. Really sussy, Baka. Bruh. Why? Why'd I gotta walk through all that? Can I craft something that'll make me, like, immune to it? Not really. Burn salve. Druid's tonic. Ah, infection resistance buff. And reduces infection buildup and damage from infection. Alright. Let's make a few of these. I'll probably need them a lot here in this final area. I feel like I'm playing The Witcher now. I gotta make tonics to keep me alive. Alright, we made 3 of them. Let's save before we run down there. I don't know how long those last. Wait, actually, isn't there a skill that makes buffs last longer? Buff duration. Effects from consumables. You know what? Just for this final area, let's do it. Perfect. Then we'll save, and then we'll take our buff. I'm playing smart. That's not like me to actually like play smart and use those sorts of abilities. I'm big brain now. Oh look, I take so little damage down here. That's great. Oh crap. That was actually super effective. I'm so glad I did that. Ow. Oh shit. Reload back there. Well, my ammo's not gonna last long down here. Oh god! Oh, I hate those things. Bro, this place is crazy. Guessing I want to go to that big dome thing. Almost out of pistol ammo. Freaking thralls. Might as well use all my ammo though. What else am I saving it for? This is the end of the game. Oh god. Bro, it's dark up here. So dark. Well, maybe the game wants me to be stealthy around here and not just march forward with lots of ammo. Maybe it expects me to avoid enemies instead of killing them all. I don't know. That seems like a coward would do. Oh, there was a guy behind him. Dang it. I didn't know that. I did not see that coming. Alright, we didn't lose much. We didn't lose much. We're fine. We'll try to be stealthier this time and not waste our ammo. I don't think that there's any reason to kill everything here. Okay, we lost him. We lost him. We're good. Saving ammo, baby. Thralls up there. Let's try to avoid them. I probably have to go past the Thralls, I bet. They're kind of slow, though. Can I just walk past them? Damn. Just walking past all the enemies is turning out to be, like, way too effective. Look at that stupid Thrall. What an idiot. Walk right past me. What a dumb moron. That's gonna explode. Oh god, so's that. Run! Ah! Alright, that Thrall sees me. That's fine. Never the intention. Dear Mr. Story, I'm not sure how you found these details to contact me, and you must already be aware that our work at Windscale is highly classified. It was never the intention for Windscale to generate power for public use. It is a scientific establishment focused on the research and development of atomic technologies, and the British Atomic Research Division is entirely responsible for the site. I suggest you have a word with your superiors at the Ministry to ensure this sort of misunderstanding is not repeated. Whoops. God, these freaking little bombs everywhere are so annoying. Can I strangle them? I don't think I can. God. Bro. What? How are you not dead? Oh my god, that took like 6 shots at point blank. Are you gonna try to crush me? Try and he's gonna fail. Oh god. Oh, I fell. I fell. Owie. Okay, I think we made it through. Oberon dig site, dude. We're getting so close. We're getting so close. Oberon. Oberon. I'm trying. Oberon is familiar, right? Is that like the king of the fairies or something? Am I crazy? Isn't that like a Shakespeare character in something? Maybe Midsummer Night's Dream? Isn't that what Oberon is? It's like the fairy king or something like that, right? Dude, that's it, huh? Trespassing. Is there anyone in here to trespass against? Excite story. Oh! Oh! Whew. You guys are so strong. So much health. Oh, lots of pistol ammo. Good. Bruh, you just chilling in the bathroom? Do I have any reason to kill you? Are you guarding it? I don't even think you're guarding anything I care about. Dang it! Yeah, I figured there was no reason to fight him. That was just a waste of ammo. All right. Oh boy, we're finding a bunch of ammo. Boss fight coming up. Atomic battery, really? I just stored a couple of those. Am I gonna need more atomic batteries? I'll take it. Have strange tonics. I guess I'll take one, why not? Dude, so many supplies. There's definitely a big fight coming up. Oh god, every kind of ammo you could ever hope for. Oh man. Something is buried down here. 1947, we have begun our initial investigations in the deepest galleries of the old mine. I'll admit that I had my doubts when I saw the findings of the initial survey, but there's no denying the evidence of my own eyes. Something is buried down here, something with an electromagnetic signature that defies explanation. How much is left? We're in literally, like, the final area right now, ya boy. It'll probably end very, very soon. I've made an initial recommendation that we use the engineer corps to begin exploratory excavations. It seems that there might have been something to the local legends of a fallen star after all. Like, I think we're probably walking into, whether this game has a traditional, like, final boss fight or something, I don't know, but we're walking into whatever the very, very end is, for sure. Oh, wants another battery. Well, I've got plenty of those. We'll grab one. I expect we're only like 15 minutes away from beating this game. Like, I think we're right there. Oh god. Let's save. I knew it. All right, you cannot sneak up on them. Figured I'd check. Ellis, before you initiate the self-destruct sequence, the explosives need to be manually armed. We've planted 4 of them around the dig site. Make sure all 4 are armed or the sequence won't start. Once they're armed, pull the lever and then get the hell out of there before the whole place explodes. Good luck. Blowing this damn thing up might be our only hope. I think I'm killing it a different way. I'm poisoning it, not exploding it, right? Wait, do I need more batteries? What is this? Fire safety and fluid input. Wait. Oh, this is where we poison it. Fluid release valves. That's what I call fuels dry. Time to kill this thing for real. No cap. Open the fluid release valves, obviously. No, those are not fluid release. Where's the fluid release valves? Oh, robot down there. Let's stay away from him. Yeah, I don't care about the explosives. Although, maybe I want to blow the place up afterwards to be extra safe. I don't know. Ah, there's a fluid release valve. I sees it. Okay, we gotta kill these robots. They are gonna get in our way. Absolutely wrecked, dumb robot. Give me your battery. Oh God, more robots. That explosive was pretty helpful. I don't know if, I'll try. I don't know if Molotov will help on the robot. Couldn't hurt, I guess. Still it isn't over? No. I mean, we're in like the final section. Wait, I exploded his thing? Why isn't he dead? And I'm dying. Am I dead? Yep, couldn't heal fast enough. Damn. Okay, so Molotovs are useless on them. I kind of thought they might be. That is expected. No, don't grab the ladder. Just jump off, you fool. Why are you taking the slow way? Oh, he's getting back up because I very, very slowly took a ladder. That's a shame. That's a real shame. Oh, more robots. We're so screwed. Okay. That went bad. Man, there's 3 robots down there. That is going to be a pain. I need more explosives. I need, like, grenades. They help so much with those guys. All right. We'll go take this guy out first. With my sticky bomb, he goes down pretty easy, to be honest. Oh, crap. He saw me first. I was too slow to spot him. Wait, he can't hit me here. Get cheesed, you dumb robot. How's that cheese taste? All right, one down. Let's save. I'll just save after each robot I kill. Next one, we'll use the sticky bomb. As soon as he turns around. Turn around, robot. Oh, why are you still coming this way? I thought you were gonna turn. Oh, crap. Oh, dude, he's got a friend right behind him. That's gonna make this a little harder. Can you guys split up a little? Actually, he looks cheesable. Like, look, he went to the worst possible spot where I can shoot him and he can't shoot me. Well, maybe not right there. That's an awkward spot. Let's try this. God, I hit myself. That hit me? That sucks. All right. That was just kind of bad luck on my part. I don't know how that blew me up. It looked way too far away. God, they're right next to each other, dude. How do I fight two robots at once? Got it. One left. Okay. I don't think he has any long-range attacks. I think he only has a flamethrower. All right, there's all three stupid robots down. Got him. I don't care. I'm playing Mercenaries 3D after Resistance literal. I don't approve. I do not approve. How dare you? You're not a real Resident Evil man. You're being a fake gamer right now. Give me your gamer card. You're not allowed to have it now. You email it over to me. It's mine. I'll get back to it. No, you won't. Or you'll just be like upset and dreading it the whole time. You know you're better off getting it out of the way so you don't have to worry about it anymore. You gotta get the inward pass back. No, I need it. I use it too much. That's my most used pass. I'm gonna get canceled without it. Everyone's okay with me saying it now. You know what? Let's save in case some other crazy crap happens. That's like my Disney Fast Pass, you know? Like Disney adults need their Disney Fast Pass. I need my inward pass. I'll dedicate a day to it, call it Miserable Monday or something. Okay, that's fair. All right, we need to go to the control room. Where's that? What's up here? Oh, I just did a big circle. Okay, I know exactly where I'm at. All right, I know where everything is. You know what? Let's equip our shotgun. I'm almost beat the game, and I have like full shotgun ammo. Let's just freaking blast everything here at the end. If there even is anything left, I pretty much killed everyone already. Administration. Toilets. Where's the dang control room? Storeroom. It's really not fun. I looked into it to see if I'm just bad, and apparently it's part of why people shit on it. The controls suck. You have insanely low health, and if you don't follow an unclear path, you just won't win. It's a war of attrition. Yeah, it looked bad. It looked like a very bad game that I would never have any interest in playing. But I didn't commit to playing every Resident Evil, including all the spin-offs. I'm just saying, if you don't finish it, you have to give your gamer card back. There's no way around it. I don't want to extract a sample. I want to kill it. Yes. All right, here we go. We're killing it. Die, Oberon.
Abnormal readings detected. Overall stability compromised. Fire safety system error.
I will finish it. It's not now.
Please evacuate the interchange. Structural integrity compromised.
How do I leave? Where do I have to go back the way I came, or is there another way out of here? Telling me to evacuate now. I think I'm killing Oberon. Watch, I'll stretch this 4-hour game into 4 streams. Seriously, you're literally 2/3 through it. That's what blows my mind. Like, you're far enough into it that we could play this multiplayer game for a couple of hours, and in your same stream you could still easily finish Umbrella Corps, or whatever it's called. You could just finish it. You could just be done. Solid Snake getting tortured in Metal Gear Solid 1. Maybe I can get out over here? Maybe not. And instead of just finishing it in like another hour or two, you're just gonna draw it out for weeks. The difficulty jump is crazy. Do I just leave? I use poison sample. If I leave immediately through the wind scale plant, I should be able to escape. Okay, yeah, I'm just leaving. You were getting very frustrated. It was pretty funny. I hung out there the whole time, man. I stuck in there and watched you getting pissed. It was a good time. Oh, you played again after that? I'm surprised you didn't finish it. After Split Fiction was solid. It was late. I was heated. I figured I'd just come back on a day all rested and wide-eyed before it sucks my soul out. Can't be that bad. Granted, I haven't played it. I mean, it looked bad, but it didn't look like, you know, I'm gonna kill myself bad. Like the too much shit on me skit from I Think You Should Leave, one of my favorite skits ever. I just don't want to be around anymore. No games made you kill yourself, mad. Oh my god, it's invincible! It's invincible! Alright, it's literally invincible. Fair enough. Now we know. Yeah, I think it literally can't die. Okay. Resident Evil on Netflix came close. Close to winning an Academy Award for the first time from a TV show, maybe. With Lance Reddick in it. I mean, Reddick, sorry.
The Trinity is one. One head has 3 faces.
We don't know.
What the hell? You.
How dare you? How dare you? You've stolen my future. Ugh. Who's shooting at me? Trying to sound like her.
Where'd you run off to then?
Yeah, where'd I run off to? I'm being so sneaky here. You'll never find me. Oh shit. Ow! Nice shot. Okay. I see how it is. You freaking dickhead. Ah, they're such good shots. Freaking asshole. I hate these guys. Guys, I'm just trying to finish the game. Why are you suddenly popping up and like taking 15 shots to die? Where'd you go? Get the hell back here, you son of a bitch. They all have food, and everyone knows just eat a little bit of bread and it heals bullet wounds. That's common sense. This cat, she's sitting here existing, and it makes everything okay. She can just be eating. I'm like, look at you, you beautiful bitch. My cat's kind of a dick. I don't even know where he is, but he's messing up my chair. Oh, he's usually in here napping while I stream. He's not in here right now. I'll get it. Bowie, Ziggy Stardust. Yeah, he's named after a Bowie song.
You have succeeded. You took a risk. Now, Overrun is dying. And you have earned your reward. A way out. Go back to the beginning. Go back to where you awoke.
Hey, I know where that is. Your Jack. Yeah, I remember your Jackbox name. I'm not gonna say it on stream. You took my N-word pass away. Otherwise, it'd be fine. I haven't done your gamer card yet. No, not yet. That's true. Where'd you go, bro? Okay, I'm gonna go with Holder because I don't trust the phone guy. He's my choice of way out of here. I'm going with Holder. Tunnels beneath the medical tunnels. This way. Block 3, King. I've never trusted evil sounding phone voice, and I still don't. That guy can get lost. Burn! Burn! I gotta use all my stuff. Die, all of you! Yes! Oh, I wish I could play the whole game like that. That felt great. Oh! What the? Oh my god, there's like a shitload of guys here. What? Oh god, that's a lot of guys. Whew. More? Who shot me? Oh, that's it for ammo. I need all these guys' ammo. I didn't realize there was like a battle going on there, and I only burned one side, so then I had to fight the other side still. I burned all the protocol soldiers and got attacked by everyone they've been trying to kill. Alright, tunnels back here. Medical, here we are. Alright. Oh crap, that ain't good. Well, how am I supposed to get there? Well, this ain't the right way then. Dang it. This complicates things. New plan. Okay, so that this way was Oberon? No. This way was Oberon. Okay, I want to go this way. All right, I think I can get the medical through here. Okay, you guys go ahead and fight and just leave me out of it. This is locked too? Why is everything blocked off? Where am I supposed to go? How do I get to medical, man? Everything's blocked. This way? Oh god, literally everything's blocked. I don't know how to get to medical. All 3 routes are blocked.
quiet.
Did you guys win the fight? Are you gonna try to kill me now? Can I just walk through? Hey guys, don't mind me. Hello. Yep, I'm not a bad guy. Apparently they're not hostile to me. That's cool. I guess I'll just leave this way. I don't know how to get medical, so I guess we're gonna side with the phone boy guy because I know how to get where he wants me to go, and I don't know how to get the medical. So he wants me to go bunker L7? No, wait, just bunker. I think just this. Wait, maybe it was this. No, I think it was bunker here. I think this was where I started the game. All right. Man, everyone's fighting out here too. Everyone's just trying to kill each other now. I ruined this place. Oh, it was pretty well ruined before. Piss off. This was a very fun game. I can't see myself playing it again. I could maybe see myself coming back if they release another big DLC. Not on stream, but this isn't a terrible game to just screw around on off stream. Maybe go for more of a 100% run sometime. But it was definitely a very enjoyable experience playing through it. I do have some real criticisms. I can't give it like a perfect score. I think this game's like a 7 out of 10, but it's like a good 7, not like a shitty 7. Like, if you're into this type of game, you'll like it a lot, but it's not necessarily for everyone. I had a good time with it. I think that if they make a sequel, which I bet they will, because I think it sold pretty well as far as Rebellion goes, they need more character progression. The lack of, like, character progression was the biggest issue with this game. I didn't feel like I was getting stronger throughout the game until, like, there was one point where suddenly I learned weapon crafting, and then within, like, 20 minutes, I upgraded all of my weapons to max, and I got, like, a massive power spike all at once. Other than that, I never really felt like I was slowly getting stronger throughout the game. It really needs progression. That's the biggest issue with this game. Maybe add more RPG elements. I don't know what they need to do, but it needs some sort of character progression. I'm sure we'll take that back into account if they have a follow-up. From what I can tell, what you do in the beginning of the game is basically you're doing... Yes, correct. And it is a good gameplay loop, but it needs something to feel like progression, you know? Literally just adding some more RPG elements might be enough. Let me have a skill tree where, like, I get better at combat. I get more health, whatever. That's the biggest thing this game's missing. think this is where I started. I think I'm in the right place. I think it's in here. But the story's fun. The game feels good. Like controls and everything are good. I do like the story, although I think I like the world, although this feels pretty final. Like, I don't know how they could do a direct sequel to this, right? I guess you could have another meteorite shard thing like Oberon have fallen somewhere else in the world and a similar situation plays out, but I don't know. This feels like a very this is like a cohesive game, and it kind of feels like the story's over, you know? So I don't know if they could do a direct sequel or more of a spiritual successor. But I would play it. If they make something else in this vein, I'll definitely buy it. I'll definitely play it. But there's certainly room for improvement. Ah, telephone ringing. I think this is it.
You have done well. Thank you.
Tell me who you are. You owe me that much.
If I told you, would you believe me? Should you believe me? We are what we do. That
Is Telephone Guy gonna be like a G-Man type situation?
are what you have done here.
Like maybe they're gonna pull like a Half-Life type story, and the Telephone Guy is like my G-Man. I'm ready to leave.
Do not distress yourself. I have never lied to you. And I tell you now, you will not die here.
Oh jeez, we're getting gas.
The gas is a necessity. When you awaken, all may become clear.
Classified evidence, Windsor quarantine.
Chose to trust me. A voice on a broken telephone. Perhaps just a voice.
I did not trust
in
you.
your
I just didn't
mind.
have another way to escape.
Did you ever consider?
Yeah, I never trust you at all, Phone Guy.
You have learned much and come far. My apologies for the gas, but it was necessary. You left quite the trail of carnage.
Yes, I did. I killed everyone.
But sometimes
You could definitely play this being far less violent than I was. I murdered everyone.
you listened to good advice and wise words, which is to say, my advice and my words. So many shoot first and ask questions afterwards. Not you, though. You opened a crypt and then moved on. Always fun opening boxes, isn't it? Just ask Pandora.
I couldn't figure out what else to do.
I wonder how things will develop. Now you've opened the crypt.
I did.
Time will tell. It always does. Oberon is dead. Poisoned by your hand. and the potent toxin developed by Dr. Holder. The interference field should rapidly fade now, and perhaps the outside world will finally see what has happened here. So ends the quarantine.
The woods are dark and the woods lie deep.
All right, so they're gonna keep their mystery about who Phone Guy is. That was a good game, and I liked the ending too. I have no problem with that ending. Yeah, fun game. I would recommend it to anybody interested. I would say pull the trigger, give it a try. It's a good game.
Hear me tell of the woods that stand on
I would be interested in seeing how the other endings go. Maybe one day, maybe after all the DLC's out, I'll play it again and get a different ending. GG, thanks Adam. And I guess that means tomorrow is Fatal Frame 4, the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. I think that's the next one. They don't have numbers anymore. I think it's Fatal Frame Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, something like that. The one that was originally on the Wii, but I got the PC port on Steam.
Madmen and scoundrels go into that place and are never more seen and are gone without grace.
That will be fun. I admit I was kind of hoping Death Stranding would win with how much you've been talking about it, chat. I sort of want to play that game again. Maybe I'll play Death Stranding off stream.
Then stand in the ranks of them as don't sleep.
So many games I want to play though. There's no time. I gotta quit my job and just play video games full time.
Stay out of that place, be you blithe, be you good. There's no virtuous errand that ever.
Why won't, that's my feeling too, why won't people just give me like, I'm not that greedy, give me like 50K a year and then I'll be unemployed and just play video games and stream. 50K. I can live very comfortably on 50K. I just need a rich person to give me $50,000 a year, and I'm good.
Stay far from the keep in the
Well, I wish like Jeff Bezos was like a big fan of my stream, and he's like, all right, man, what's he care about 50K? Maybe he would just support my degeneracy.
And you'll never know the pleasure of sleep again.
How do I get Elon Musk to start watching my stream? Boy, I sure love Teslas. I'll just talk about that every stream until he starts watching. Have you guys seen how cool Teslas are? X is such a great website.
There's no virtuous errand that ever you should.
I mean, Teslas are cool. They're overpriced and I'll never buy one because I can't freaking afford it. If I was rich, I might get one. This song sucks. I think it's an original song for the game. There was like a dude playing a guitar in town. I think it might be his song. But I'm not sure. Sorry, not every song's gangster rap, chat. Would you rather we had Ice Cube? Singing... Was he Fuck the Police? Was that him? Was that Ice Cube? Well, it was NWA, but wasn't that one specifically Ice Cube? Wow, the song just ends and the credits keep going. I don't know. I'm only half. Well, I mean, you know, they were a group, but like different members did different songs, right? I think that song was generally an Ice Cube song. My expertise in that field. Yeah, you're a half expert. Oh, the end. It just ends. All right, that's it for Atomfall. We did it. Ugh. Kind of a short stream today, but that's okay, I guess. It's too late to like start another game. Let's just take a look. Let's make sure. See, in like 3 hours. Let's just make sure that just for funsies. Let's just make sure Fatal Frame's working. Oh, yep, I already have it installed. In fact, I thought I installed it. I think I already tested it once, and it was working. Let's double check. Make sure everything works here. Play the next Mega Man. Oh, dude, I friggin' love Mega Man. I could do that. I'm out of practice on Mega Man. I'd probably get, like, crushed. I just want to make sure it is working. I'm kind of excited to play this, to be honest. I really like these games. I wonder how long this one is, though. Because, yeah, Fatal Frame 3 was a little bit long. Fatal Frame 3 was actually about as long as Atomfall was, I think. Oh, wow. Yep, works perfect. Just right out of the box. See how sick Linux is these days? I don't have to do anything. It just works. It's a little loud. Where's audio? Until it doesn't. It basically does. Wait, classic? Action. These are like almost identical. Why would I even care about them being that different? There's like one thing changes. Where's audio settings, man? It's loud. Oh, display and sound. There we are. Still kind of loud. There we are. Graphic settings. What kind of settings we got? 1440. Sure. As high as it goes? No. Nothing better. Alright, looks like this will work just fine. So this will be tomorrow. And it's saved my settings. Good. I'm pumped. If I had ended this like 30 minutes sooner, I may have just started this game today. But I'll just call it here. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. Have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you in a few hours there. Shit.